everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those that are watching for the first time, welcome to Plain Money. We basically cover topics relating to personal finance and small business, and any issues surrounding that. So the first video we basically covered the emergency fund and the importance of starting one. Today I just wanted to just kind of add on to that and then just explain or make you think about how you can make that extra money. So just by giving you a few tips of ways to do it. And then also, guys, remember when we previously spoke about the emergency fund and starting with 1,000 rand. It doesn't have to be 1,000 rand. You can basically you need to do it based on your needs, but 1,000 rand is a nice starting point for someone who doesn't have 1 rand. You understand? So it's a nice starting point. If you want to do more, you're welcome to do that. But that was just to give you an indication of what a good starting point would be. So let me just touch on the ways that you can actually go about making some extra money. I've got personal experience with Avon actually. So a few years ago, my very first business that I started was actually via Avon, only because I didn't have capital to start, and I needed to look at options that would allow me to start a little side hustle and not require capital or very minimal capital. And I came across Avon, and yes, people will think everyone's selling Avon, all of that stuff, but let me tell you, there's always a way to find customers. There is customers, like for real. Don't just think, I don't want to do this because this one is already doing it, or if there's ways and means and you feel like you have access to customers and those customers will buy your product, by all means, do that. So the reason why I liked Avon was because I didn't need any money to start up, because Avon has two options normally when you sign up, and maybe the process has changed, but this is what I know from experience. So you're either going to become, when you sign up, you either become a cash representative or a credit representative. So obviously with a cash representative, they don't give you credit, but you're still able to buy the products from them, but you need to pay cash up front before the order is shipped to you. The next option is a credit representative, which means that you place your order with Avon and then you receive your goods and you only pay them, I think it's about 21 days after the invoice date. So that was actually quite nice, because it allowed me, to build up my customer base, build some capital, and move on to the next thing. So I would definitely recommend that. It doesn't have to be Avon, because I know there's other businesses out there like Herbalife, there's New Skin. That's a two that I can think. There's Tupperware. I'm not sure about the rules and if there's any sign up cost or anything to that, but maybe just check around on Facebook or just contact me maybe on Instagram. You can DM me at Shanatum, and then I can find out, because I don't know a few people that are doing things like that, so I'll be happy to give you their contact. I'm not affiliated with the brands or anything, or I'm not getting paid to recommend them, but if you need a contact person to give you details, I will do that for you. The next way of making some money, I touched on it on the previous video, is selling unwanted items. I mentioned clothing in the previous video, but you obviously can look around your house and see any appliances, any old baby equipment like prams and cots and stuff. Appliances that you're no longer using because you replaced it with something new. Sell the old thing. You don't have, yes, it's nice, you need to give away stuff maybe at times for charity and all of that, but if things are still working and you're struggling, you don't even have an emergency fund for yourself, then consider selling some of your stuff and donating some as well. The next point, which maybe won't apply to everyone, but maybe some would think they can do it, is actually selling homemade items. So if you're a good baker, or if you're good at making food, or fast food, something like that, and you have the time, then consider doing your own homemade products and selling it from home. If that's something that you can do, it can definitely make you some money. And then the last option is for people that actually are in the services industry. So if you a consultant, or you work in marketing, you work maybe a copywriter, you a graphic designer, those kind of jobs that are service based, and you have some extra time in the evening or over the weekends, for some freelance work, then I would definitely say that freelance work is a viable option, just to generate some more cash. um, so yeah, so those are the ways that I think um, can be done in your spare time. There are many other ways of doing things. I would also say that if you know of people that have businesses where they're selling products, and you're able to tap into that and maybe get a line of credit from them, then do that if you're able to. It's just, sometimes it's just about us putting our pride in our pocket and just asking, getting something started. And the start is always very hard, and this comes from experience. I know, I was always afraid to start selling, and worried about what people thought. And I actually don't care now, because at the end of the day, nobody's gonna put the money in your pocket. You need to go out and do that for yourself. Anyways, guys, so thank you for watching. It's time for homeschool now with my daughter. So until next time, let me know below in the comments if there's any topics that you want me to cover. I can research some things and tell you what I came up with. Remember, anything I say on this video is not financial advice. It's purely opinion based, and research based. I'm not a financial advisor. If you are looking for a financial advisor, please Google some people. Yeah. Thank you.